Hello, everybody, and welcome to Talk Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great day on the solar eclipse. I didn't think it was going to be too much. I was hoping it wasn't anything, and so far I haven't heard nothing. So it was pretty much a nothing burger, but everybody is talking about the moon isn't out. So how did it go in front of the sun? And I've noticed that I took a picture the other day about 4 days ago, and it was the moon in the middle of the day. And it was like a half a moon, and it didn't even really look like the moon. I've taken millions of pictures. I've taken so many pictures of the moon, and it really didn't look like the moon because when I zoomed in, it kind of looked like a fuzzy tennis ball type thing. And I go over to friend's house almost every night. I walk across the street. It's late, and I look up in the sky, and I'm looking at all the stars, and there's no moon, none. So the moon has not been out and I don't know where you are, but notice it's been really dark the last 4 days. No moon. So pay attention. There's some things going on, and I had some major downloads, and I'm not going to go over it right now. I'm still getting downloads, and I want to finish getting these downloads. Um, we need to get good night's sleeps. That is when we recharge our energy. Um, I want this is going to be a quick reading tonight. I have a lot that I'm being channeled with right now, and I need to concentrate on what's going on. So we're going to have coffee and cards, but it's not going to be as much unless the cards say like crazy, something crazy. Get out in the sun more. The sun is healing our DNA and we don't even know it. They tell us to stay out of the sun, and right now the sun is healing. So get out in the sun as much as you can. I'm going to start laying in the sun again. I haven't done it in so long because we really haven't had much sun, but even if it's cloudy, you still get sun. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to start laying in the sun again. There's more to things than we know. And we're going to get right into it tonight. So, anyway, well, today it's my night. My name is Fawn, and I'm a channeler. I'm a little bit of everything, just like you, a dreamer, a manifester, a seer, an observer, a truther. Uh, we are all energy. Our soul is all energy. So we have to connect with that. I will have some more downloads in a few days, but today is 4/9 of 2024, which is a 21, which is a 3. That's Trinity. It's a divine message. Um, I use the cards mostly, but as I'm talking, I am channeling. So we all can channel. We're all channelers. Uh, I've been starting to dream more again, and we have to open our minds. We need to ask who we are. Try to wake yourself up in the middle of the night out of your dream state and ask who you are to see if you get the answer. Um, there's so much going on right now in my mind because I'm getting so many downloads, but I can't talk about everything right now. I'm still getting downloads. Okay, now Um, I'm going to read the three because out of the Soul Helper Oracle, we got a lot of 11s and ones, and ones are divine. Let me get my glasses. Okay, the number three indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love them and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer. The wisdom will come. Number three's energy field brings about diversity, energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yeah, that is a divine number. Uh, I'm still getting channeling message. I've been getting them all day. I wasn't, I didn't do a reading per se during the day of the eclipse. I was getting a lot of downloads. So I'm still writing downloads down. I'm not ready to release a lot of them. Uh, but we have to get more sleep because in our dream state is when we're actually living. Um, I'm going to go over some more things in a few days, but right now it's not the time. Uh, the first card that we got was the Ace of Fire. And this card, I'm going to tell you right now, this card came in reverse. And there is a lot of blockages here. The last few days, we've been getting a lot of blockages, and I think I know why, but I'm not going to cover it right now. Another thing, too, is hit the magic like button, manifestation, practice your manifestation. It's very important right now. And come back, put it in the comments, and let us know how it went. I'm offering a free reading. We're going to do a drawing. Just put your first name, your month you were born, the day you were born, and I will put your name into a drawing. My husband's going to draw the card at the end of the month or the name, and I will contact you 3 days and everything, and we'll have it. I can't even concentrate tonight. I'm getting so many downloads. I'll announce the winner on the first. Okay. I almost didn't come on tonight because I was getting so many downloads. Sometimes when I'm getting downloads, I can't concentrate. And tonight having a hard time concentrating. This is a blockage. The reversed Ace of Fire represents uncertainty. You are not sure of what you want. And so you may procrastinate and do everything but what you know you should be doing. To help you pass the blockage, the ace reversed asks that you look within and clarify your objectives. Do you have too much on your plate already? Do those responsibilities prevent you from focusing on your objectives and the steps you need to take in order to have them manifest? It is time to decide what it is that you truly want so you can act. Know that you can do what needs to be done in order to accomplish your goals. I thought I seen something back there. That's really weird. Uh, I know why these came up. I have some big messages that I need to cover, and I can't do it tonight. But I know why these cards are coming out like this. What do you want to create? That's the whole thing. We've been getting the messages all along. Are we listening? Listen, listen, hear, hear. Are we listening to these messages? They keep coming back out because are they being listened to? This is all gold with the golden egg and the spider protecting. Okay. And this is the creation. This is where we're going to, but there's blockages. We have to work on these blockages right now because we are the chosen ones. Whoever is coming through, we are the chosen ones. But we've got to decide what have we been chosen for. Do we know? We've been trying to get prepared the whole time, but we can only get a little prepared, but personally, we have to do the rest. We get the Knight of Wands with the clarifier, which is activity. There's no more waiting around. This night arrives as every aspect of your life receives a sudden energy boost. Expect a download of emails, messages, calls, decision, offers, and opportunities. You can now make progress professionally, at home, and in a relationship. Personal projects benefit from this dynamic influence too. An additional meaning of this card is travel and moving house. You'll find you are now able to move quickly. Choose which people, situations, or projects which benefits most from your efforts and attention. Stay grounded and you'll make great steps towards success. This is energy, movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, relationship. We've been getting passion. What is your passion? Dig deep, look within. We have to discover, I mean, everything has been telling us exactly where we need to be, but we have to put the effort in. I can only tell all of us so much, but we have to work on ourselves. And we got the self card so many times. And Thoth and the Emerald Tablets talk about all of this. And we also got the Four of Fire reversed. Everything we got was reversed in the 3 cards, and 2 of them were fire. Focus, mind, emotion, concentration, energy, application, practice, increased skills, and work ethics. When the 4 of Fire appears reversed, it symbolizes a warning that something may be falling short of its target. Despite all caution and care, something may be about to go awry and not as planned. You may or may not be able to determine the cause, but just in case, it is time for scrutiny and double checking. Maybe a little adjustment here and there can get things headed in the right direction once more. Now is not the time for complacency. Be vigilant and prepare to act if needed. We are going to have to act on our own behalf. And I think these cards will explain what it's trying to say, because I've also got the channeled message that this is similar. Now, we did get the number 1, the Magician, on that as a clarifier, and this is manifest. There's a reason I've been having everybody play the manifestation game and practice their manifestation, because we are going to need that. We have to work on that. The Magician looks directly into your eyes to ask, what can you make happen? All the conditions for your future success are perfect. So now is the right time to take action. You have the resources and talent to attract whatever you want, from a new relationship to a business, enterprise, project, or trip. Above all, the Magician sees you in the creative flow of life, full of energy and purpose. Communication speeds up when the Magician appears, so you may find you're talking and texting more than usual, and at work, presenting your ideas. You'll also find that others support your efforts. The time is now. Take action, and you will find success. You know what I kept hearing and seeing as I was talking about that is the movie P.S. I Love You. When he had passed away and she was trying to figure out what she wanted to do, and she had all these lists, and some of them were just unreal, like a private eye or spy, blah, blah. Try that. Hey, we all have a passion. We all have a mission. New enterprises, communication, energy, creativity. We already got the creativity card, activity, travel, money, and support. What a night. Okay. And we also got the number 17, cue the card, journey, and we got journey in reverse. We had quite a few blockages, and I'm going to read the blockage, but I'm also going to read the future of this card, because this was in the future position, the last card. The future. I'm going to read the future first. When the journey card appears in the future position, it signifies the important awareness that your future is yours to create. You can now choose a better quality experience that you know will add to your life and walk away from those that detract. You may not always have a choice in the experience and moments that others draw you into, but you can make those experiences as long or as short as you choose to. You choose how you respond and react to those moments. Make an investment in the quality of your future by choosing to avoid drama and conflict when you can. Create your future with deliberation and focus on doing things for good reason. There are times when just because is the best reason you can have. But even then, you can choose to do something that makes you truly happy just because, rather than spend hours caught up in conflict just because. When you see this card in the future position, remember the future is created in the present. Choose to fill the present with experiences that create happy memories. Yeah, it's our choice. So we got to remember we can choose to stay in the drama, conflict, chaos, or we can choose to be happy and create our own story because it's our story. Now, the because it was reversed, there is a blockage. The journey card reverse symbolizes a fixation with the past that prevents one from living full in the present. It matters not if you are holding on to a happy moment or a painful one, but holding on to those moments, you may potentially be hampering your ability to experience life fully and completely in the present. You are constantly reliving your past success to the detriment of doing well in the present because the days gone by were better and bigger and brighter than the life you lead now. Or are you holding on to a painful past and suffering as you relive your hurt over and over again? What is it that you have learned from your journey? Has it made you a happier, healthier, wiser person? Or has it made you weary, cautious, cynical, or full of anxiety? We learn from our past experiences in each moment. We can uncover our personal truths, but sometimes the knowledge we take from them has taught us to be more afraid or overly cautious. The knowledge gained from those experiences is then implemented in the present or sometimes detrimental degree. Have your past experiences made you afraid of living in the moment? Do you feel that by letting go of the past and by living in the now, you might somehow be caught out again? Or disappointed if your experiences in the now are not equal to those of your past? The journey card reverse asks that you let go. By holding on, you actually risk having the worst case scenario manifest because you invest so much time, thought, and emotion into their possibilities. You are no longer the person you were in the past, for good or ill. You, your life, and your circumstances have changed. The past is gone. Let it be over and instead fill this day with possibilities. Make this day a good day by shifting your attention and interest to what surrounds you in the present. If the present is not as full or as grand as you wish it to be, then make it so. Today is the day you can change for the better, and so is tomorrow. I love that. That is a great, actually, the blockages it's a great. I love it. I just love the way it was put. Okay, now we go to the number 19, which goes down to another one, and it's happiness. Two mer children, a boy and a girl, play together in an underwater garden as the sunlight illuminates their beautiful world. They reach towards the sun as if acknowledging its healing light and power to regenerate. No predators threaten the children's peace. The ocean fish around them swim without fear, comfortable and protected in their idyllic surroundings. This is a joyful, positive card that predicts happiness and time for well deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcome sign that pressure will end and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your inner child doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. The sun's favor creates pursuits too. So you may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, which will flourish. Appreciate your deserved success and this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. Um, I love that. That is a great message. You know why? Because I told you to get out in the sun, it's healing. It is more powerful. The cosmic is more powerful right now than ever, and it's healing our DNA. So get out there in the sun. Don't burn, don't fry, don't sit out there for hours. I usually go out for 1 hour. By that time, my body feels like it's on fire and it's ready to go in. And then I slather my body with coconut oil to moisturize it, and I don't take a shower right away. So then later on that night, I take a shower because it's just a ritual kind of that I do, and it makes you feel good. Now, judgment, self-reflection. This was an important part to get, and we do have the white angel feathers, which is our guardian angels. They're always around us. Uh, we just talked about this. What is our passion? What do we love? What do we want to do? What do we want to create? That is the questions. And look at the PS I love you. How she put everything, a spy, this. And she became a shoemaker that she absolutely loved to do, which some people might not, but she did. It was her thing. And she really did good. So yeah, she found her passion. It's time to revisit the past, to take stock before you move on. You may muse on happy memories or discover that there's unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with someone from the past or revisiting an old situation to find answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your past actions. Did you do the right thing? An additional meaning of this card is spiritual connection, linking with those in spirit, guides, angels, and loved ones. If you feel you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now is the time to decide. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. We have to really do a self-reflection and see where we are in the leveling up, the wisdom of what we're being taught. There's so much to learn out there, and there's so much to discover about ourself. Self is very important. And I can't wait till I discover more of my channeling because it was amazing. And, I don't think there's another woman with a sword that we have got, but we haven't got this one. This is a fairy, and this is 18, which goes down to a 9. Set boundaries, Lady of Avalon. That is very important. It has been telling us for a long time to set boundaries. If you don't have boundaries set in your life will feel like it's chaotic and drama filled. Having clear boundaries, guarding your time, and being able to say no is an honor of yourself and will protect you from burnout, resentment, and despair. You don't, hopefully, need to wield a sword to defend yourself, but it is vital that you put limits on your time and set boundaries on your personal space and energy. Your time is precious and your energy is infinite, and you must respect yourself and your time before anyone else will. Developing boundaries and enforcing them will create freedom for you with more energy, time, and self-respect, and will result in more enjoyment of what you do choose to do. Allowing others to take advantage of your precious time can lead to exhaustion and resentment, and saying yes when your heart is screaming no diminishes you. This doesn't mean you should refuse to ever do anything for anyone, or never respond when friends ask for help, or turn down every opportunity you're offered. You should absolutely say yes when you want to do something, but don't be a martyr. This card indicates that you need to put some boundaries in place, or start saying no for the sake of your own health and well-being. And it's a reminder to never feel guilty for prioritizing your time, your family, and your friends, your passion, projects, or whatever it is that is most important to you. Yeah. If you don't have time for yourself, how are you going to find your passion? How are you going to create? To ensure you have enough time and energy for your own life and your own dreams, you must release your need to please and your subconscious desire to sacrifice yourself in order to win approval and appreciation from others. Ironically, most people will actually like and respect you more if you do set boundaries. You won't win a prize for being the last one at work every night, the person who always says yes, the one staying up all night to complete a project. You just end up being the one everyone else dumps their extra task on while they go home and live their lives, and repeatedly sacrificing your time and energy to comfort and reassure a friend who then swans off with you drained mentally and physically. Everyone deserves to have their time, talent, and efforts recognized. Learning to say no and vocalizing your boundaries is a step towards that. Once you start respecting yourself and the things that are important to you and insist that other people respect them too, they will. Your relationship will also improve as they'll be based in honesty and truth. The thing is, you're not doing the other person any favors if you agree to do something you don't want to do. They deserve they deserve to have someone doing it with them who really wants to be there, not someone who's resenting every moment. They'd prefer you to say no if that's how you feel. It's also important to understand that when you say yes to something you don't want to do, you're saying no to things you really do want to do, dreams you want to pursue, or precious time with loved ones. Saying no when you don't want to do something will make the yes more joyous. Respect your time and insist that others do too, and you'll be free of the regret, bitterness, and simmering resentment that can dull your shine, and instead feel empowered and in control of your life. That is a perfect message for us, because if you don't start setting boundaries, people will walk all over you. Now, we got the Soul Helper Oracle, and we got a number 1. And I I don't know if we've ever got this, and I think it's interesting because last night we got the Hunter, and I remember Q, the card, said the hunters will become the hunted, and this says re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take a rest. And what I've some of the stuff that I've been writing down, that I've been channeling, talks about that. High universal energies sleep out of the body. When you sleep, you go out of the body, you recharge and renew, and then you wake up and it's break fest. So yeah, that's just one thing that kind of, and this looks like she's the hunter. She's got the arrows on the back. It looks like she's looking off into the distance and she's recuperating. You're connected with everything. You are a part of the greater whole. Your soul cries out for peace, for contact with your true inner nature. Immerse yourself in the natural world, the world that has surrounded you in this life since birth. It is calling you, give your inner hunter or huntress time to rest, the part of you that is restless and always looking for something, the next big thing, the next sector. Okay, my crazy dogs went out and they were barking, so I shut it off. Okay, now I am going to start over with this card because I have no idea where I was. You are connected with everything. You are part of a greater whole. Your soul cries out for peace, for contact with your true inner nature. Immerse yourself in the natural world, the world that has surrounded you in this life since birth. It is calling you. Give your inner hunter or huntress time to rest. The part of you that is restless and always looking for something, the next big thing, the next adventure. This card indicates that the time has come to take a break. It may also be a test. Listen to the trees. They will speak wisely to you and guide you towards the true potential. Cancel any appointments and arrangements and reflect on where you can really find strength. Give yourself time to love yourself and respect your innermost needs. Once you begin to focus exclusively on following the path of your soul, you will never be powerless again. Every step along this path will bring strength. Respect the decision of your soul. Your your place of birth is a powerful place for you, not the room or the building in which you were born, but rather the area and the natural world around it. Someone born and raised in the mountains will never feel at home on a plain as they do in the hills, and the reverse is also true. A secret lies in the place of your origin, your roots. This is where you can not only access your inner reserves of strength, but also experience the light of the blessings that your great mother once gave you. The natural world that your soul has chosen will always inspire you and mature all your experiences, helping you to make sense of them so that you can be clear about your deepest desire. There may, of course, be expectations, but such people will not draw this card. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the bowl, the herbal essence is nutmeg, the healing crystal is sunstone, and the number is 1. Number 1 tells you that you are a magician, a priestess, and now and then you require solitude in order to fully develop the capabilities within you. You need solitude now, in particular, in order to receive your visions from a spiritual teacher. Clearly and without compromise. Number 1 promises success in a deep bond of the heart. It will teach you to feel the moment of creation within you and to perceive yourself as a spiritual being. Its energy field is the beginning, the absolute being, the sum of all possibilities, and the pure spirit of the subtle world. Yeah, we have had that before, and I love that card. That is a great message. Okay, we have the messenger oracle. Now we've got the girl with the energy sword and the black horse. And this is focus and then act. There is something you want or need to make manifest, but to make your dreams a reality, you must focus your will upon that desire and do what needs to be done. Prayer alone will not give you that which you desire. There are things that you must do in order to have your hopes realized. Now is not the time for stillness or passivity. Now is the time to focus your will, your thoughts and emotions, and to get up and take the necessary steps. Yeah, that's a good message. Okay, we got B without malice, the old woman with the cane. You have been hurt, disrespected, and disappointed by others. Another has let you down or betrayed you. It is normal and natural to experience feelings of anger, hurt, and disappointment. To feel any and all emotion is natural, but you have choice. always in how you respond. Do not allow your hurt to become a source of infection. Acknowledge it, learn from it and your experiences, and then let the anger, hurt, and disappointment go. Do not allow them to inspire retaliatory acts born of malice or spite. Yeah, she's not a happy camper. She's out for spite. She's going to beat somebody with that cane. Then we got the source of all, and we've been getting this a lot lately, and this I love this card. Your mind is the source of all thoughts, magic, inspiration, and creativity. Take a moment to dwell within the divine realms of your imagination. Visualize and create endless possibilities and opportunities. Now is the time to nurture the visions within and make them manifest. Yes, manifest, manifest, manifest. That is what we need to do. We got two cards on the angels and ancestors, and we got summer, bask in joy and light. Yeah, we have to be happy and we have to get back out in the sun, and I am going to get back out in the sun. Rise up, open. I don't even want to hear anything back there in the background from the peanut gallery, Donnie. It's been cloudy and I didn't have a chair. Now I have a sun chair. Yeah, he's mumbling back there because I haven't been out in the sun. I look like a marshmallow again. Rise up, open your wings and shine, and bring your projects and plans out into the light, into manifestation. It keeps saying manifestation, so I'm just gonna manifest something amazing. Hey, why not? Oh, by the way, I seen an $8,000 car that Chevy's coming out with, and it is so cool, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's on YouTube. 8,000. $8,000. That's like 1955 prices, seriously. And the car is not like this cheap China car. It is really nice. Summer has always been recognized as a time for joy, for going on adventures and making memories. Flowers are in full bloom, animals are enjoying the freedom of the wild summer days and nights, and people are taking holidays, basking in the sunshine and being lifted energetically by the light and warmth. Yeah, I got a big message about the sun tonight, and I'm going to look more into it. This is the perfect opportunity for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Light has come to banish the darkness. Clarity is arriving too, allowing you to know exactly where you are and how you can move forward. Angels and ancestors, guides are encouraging you to enjoy this moment and not to rush forward, because this is a time for pleasure, enjoyment, and expansion. There is a great chance that you have extra energy, creativity, and inspiration at this time. Notice what is coming to you, as it is inspiration directly from the divine. When the summer card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming summer will usher in important energies with regard to your questions or intentions. Yeah, we're gonna get the light healing power. And you know what? We got Sky Father. And you know what's interesting about Sky Father? He's trust in the unknown. And I always thought it was interesting, this card with Sky Father on it. I thought that was a really cool way to talk about God. And the Indians call him Sky Father also. And I'm like, wow, that is so cool. And especially he's got the eagle, the perception of the eagle flying with him, which is freedom also. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that he is loving, leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He's the counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine, and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. You are co-creators of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. And Skyfather is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. That's a great message for us. Okay, now we've got Divine Master and we got Hilron, Divine Energy, be seen, let the world know your gifts. Hilron, also known as the Great Saint Hilron, was a master healer in the temples of Atlantis and also had incarnations in ancient Egypt. In his last carnation, he was born to pagan parents in Syria in the 4th century AD. He studied in Alexandria, Egypt, where he converted to Christianity, and it's said that from that moment, he dedicated his life to spiritual pursuit. At the tender age of 15, after hearing about the miracles of St. Anthony, he went off to the desert heritage for 2 months. He craved personal space, but the hermitage was busy. So he decided to go back home. But after his parents had passed, he gave up all his worldly possessions and retreated to a cave in the wilderness. Hilarion spent the majority of his life away from humanity, because he was a highly sensitive being who picked up the energies of those he came close to. It is said that those who came to his cave experienced miracles, including barren women becoming pregnant and people overcoming mental and other health challenges. Now Hilarion's soul helps light workers embrace their gifts and emerge from the cave of sensitivity. It's time to come out of the hiding and be seen energetically. You have taken some time to retreat and recharge, which has been highly beneficial for your mental and emotional well-being. But now it's time to emerge. Don't get too comfy or fall into old ways of being, because the old you want to hide or old fears of persecution or judgment make you feel that you need to. You weren't born to suffer in this lifetime. You were born to surmount challenges and embrace and share your gifts. If you have been holding back or hiding a part of yourself in order to fit in or conform, you are being encouraged to break the pattern and be seen in all of your glory. You are a powerful teacher and healer with the ability to break outworn family cycles and help others radiate their brightest light. Your personal journey shows others that it's possible for them. But to do this, it has to be shared. Let all your gifts be shared. Yeah, we have to create our own world, and we have to create the Garden of Eden on this earth and what we want. The gateway of light activation, and we did get Shambhala, initiation retreat to recharge, trusting in the process and Dharma. And I'm going to tell the story that I found out about Shambhala. It's also Shangri-La, the city of light, and it's said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of God and the Buddha's enlightened beings. And in the Bon tradition, every year thousands make pilgrimage up to Mount Kailash and support location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it is calling you or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, You may have been there before. The Golden Temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas between the physical and non-physical, and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It is the sacred energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern traditions. They form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. It is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. When the when things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great master of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Also, the story of Shambhala is that many went and looked for it. They went and journeyed, and a young boy went and journeyed out with looking for Shambhala up in the snow-covered Himalayan mountains. And he came across a hermit, and the hermit says, "Where are you going in these mountains?" And he says, "I'm on a quest. I'm looking for Shambhala." And the hermit says, "Well, that's easy. You're almost there." And he says, "What do you mean?" He says, "Shambhala is within your heart." So everybody's looking for Shambhala, and Shambhala is within your heart. So yeah, that was a great last message, but we do have one more. We've got our fun one, the Human Spirit Oracle. And I remember when I got this, my husband says, "You're not really going to like this." I love this one. It's short, sweet, and fun. We got a number 34, which is a 7. Eat your words. Well, I guess I could tell my husband to eat his words. I like this. It says doubt. He's got a fork in his hand. It says judgment and rude. And he's got all kinds of, it looks like gluttony. And he's got his little face painted. And I don't know what he's got on his head. Hangry? Well, you better taste those words before you consume them. Sometimes all sorts of things come out of people's mouths. Maybe you think being snarky or rude is cute or funny, but here is the real. You never know what someone is going through. Everyone is going through something that is relative to them, and we never know quite how they will digest your words. A kind word can go a long way in the era of a Karen and a Ken. So douse those words in sugar if you intend on eating them. Bitter words can make you cocky and gag. Okay. So don't be cocky. Use your words right, and don't be a Karen or a Ken, and be a complainer. So that's a perfect ending for this reading, and I hope everybody has a beautiful Thoth Tuesday. And I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.